Hello you guys. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the cornrow part of doing a feeding in hair. I am halfway finished with this hairstyle, but I needed to show y'all how to also, I showed you guys how to do the knotless, but now I want to show you how to do feed in when it comes to corn rolling. I think that if you know how to, if you can do those two, you can do any style when it comes to adding in hair. I think once you learn, and I think that it can be really fun for you. You could just start doing all kinds of designs next. Then you can learn how to just do a lot of different things. So this is kind of just like the basics. So I'm going to show you. And I hope you all can see very well. So when I first start off, this is the hair. You're doing the same exact thing, but this time you're just corn rolling it. And if I need to drop a how to corn roll video, I will do that as well. So I like my braids I like to start as soon as like I possibly can. I don't want it to be pretty thick, so I grab just a little bit of hair, right? And it's the same, we're doing the same thing. We have our, if you haven't seen the first video, you gotta go look at that one. We're gonna grab our piece, and I grabbed a very thin piece. This piece is smaller than what I would normally probably start with. I feel like it's like you barely grab any hair. But when you first start, you don't like want to add like a thick piece, because I feel like when you're trying to tuck in the hair and make it seamless, it's going to be hard to kind of like do that when you're starting with such little hair. So braiding like normal when you first start, so you don't have a knot at the beginning of the braid. So once you braid down just a little down of your liking, you want to have it where that ponytail piece goes up front. You're holding your hair. You have your piece right here, and you want to stuff it in your pointer finger and your thumb, and then you leave one piece down, and then you have the one piece in the air, and you grab it with that, and you just keep braiding, you know what I mean? And your hands will follow you. Now when you have nowhere to go when you're braiding, because you like put out a section. So just keep braiding as normal. And then you grab your piece again, and you have your ponytail piece. Make sure that everything is separated, right? This is your 3 strands. I hope you guys can see that. This is the strand that I'm holding. This is a hair that I haven't touched yet. And this is the piece that I'm holding, and then that's that ponytail piece. So with my thumb and my pointer finger, I grab another strand of hair that's pretty thin, and I tuck it in between my thumb and my pointer finger. Now I leave one piece down, and the other piece I grab up, and I put it with that other ponytail piece. Then I grab all of it all together up top, and then I remember you push that piece of hair up, don't let it slide down with your pointer finger, and you just keep braiding like normal. And you want to braid a few times so it locks the hair in. So then you have your 3 pieces, right? And my pieces are getting a little bit more bigger because I'm about to stop braiding. Like this, for this braid is only like this much of a cornrow. So I can start grabbing a little bit bigger pieces. So I'm gonna grab my piece, my new piece of hair, put it in between my thumb and my finger, grab the top and leave the other part down. And I'm gonna grab all of that ponytail piece and I'm just gonna keep braiding, right? Pushing that piece up, making sure that I'm grabbing the rest of the hair, and boom, I did it. Now I'm gonna switch my hands and I'm going to, because you see how we braid under, I'm just gonna flip my hands on top where that is doing that its thing, and that's how I do that. So you're just gonna do the same thing, grab a new piece like how I showed you in the first video and put it in between your pointer finger and your thumb. You see how it makes that little triangle? Don't be afraid of that. You know, a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, it slips, and then they don't know where to go. But you're just going to, as you see, I got the 3 pieces. You're going to grab your finger, your whole, you can see all my fingers, right? And you're pushing that up. So when you like, because with your pointer finger and your thumb, you're gonna go under to reach for the ending piece, not the piece in the middle, but the ending piece. And this piece of hair is joined by the middle and this is my right side. So you're going to push it up, and you see you're naturally going to do that because your hand is moving under here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's pushing it up and your hand is moving under here, and you're going to grab the other side and making sure that it locks up. Just make sure. Sometimes even though I know how to do it, I have to sometimes go back. I will always tell myself, like, be honest with yourself. Like, if your work is not, you know, doing its thing, make sure that you're going back and making it look nice. So this piece, I'm gonna turn it so it goes under. And that's how I do that. So it's starting to get a little thin for me, and I can just feel the density of it. And I'm gonna go in and just keep adding hair and pushing it up. I think that okay, so you see how I have it here? I'm adding this piece of hair, and I'm gonna have to make this move onto the side, the middle piece. So I don't know if y'all can see, it's like this piece. I'm literally going to, like, with my finger, I'm gonna grab that piece that I added and like force it to turn within it, and then I'm pushing it up. That, I feel like that used to make me lose my flow, but now I'm cool. I'm like, I know how to do it. And then I just always so I've added, and when I did this mannequin's hair, her braids are quite medium size. I added 6 to 7 pieces, some on the front. I just stayed in that range, and I added more when I kind of got to like the middle, you know, sides of the hair, because I needed the braids to match, you know what I mean? And that's what, like, I did. I'm actually running out of hair. I only have 1 pack, so this is pretty good to finish a whole head using like 1 pack. I'm going to have my finished product. Make sure we're taking photos and everything.